Let's focus on accusations of racism at Yorkshire County Cricket Club now. Club's chair's resigned and it won't be allowed to hold any major or international matches. The former player Azeem Rafiq accused the club of institutional racism, and the story now engulfs the game at both county and national level. And now the Equality and Human Rights Commission's considering any breaches of the law. Mohammed Patel is a human rights lawyer who knows and speaks to Azeem Rafiq regularly. Good morning, Mr. Patel.
And a very good morning to you, Trevor. I hope you're well.
I'm well, thank you. Were you surprised when you heard the allegations made by Azeem Rafiq of racist treatment at Yorkshire?
Not at all.
Why not?
Because racism and institutional racism has been rife at Headingley for quite a long time now.
Why do you think that the chairman of the club, Roger Hutton, according to the resigned chairman of the club, Roger Hutton, why do you think the board resisted reform and took this view that the allegations were merely banter?
All your viewers will know that the home of cricket is Lord's. The heartbeat of English cricket is Headingley. And if the good-natured people at the England and Wales Cricket Board had not stepped in this week, and if a professor who's an expert in kindness had not been appointed, Headingley would have suffered a major heart attack this week.
This is Lord Patel now, who has come in as the new chair.
That's correct, Trevor.
Now, you're a proud Bradfordian. You follow the county carefully, but you will know that Yorkshire, I guess, has had a reputation. It was the last county, I think, to get rid of the Yorkshire-only rule to have overseas players in. Do you think that there's something about the culture of Yorkshire that led to this?
I'm glad you have persuaded me to talk about culture, Trevor. Historians will always regard Gramsci as the hero of Turin. Azeem Rafiq is and will always be remembered by being the hero for Headingley. And I will give you my reasons why. This week, the independent and fearless press, politicians, cricket experts, grassroots, ordinary men and women and children, minority groups, disadvantaged groups, all held their hands firmly together and reset the button. And in one clean swoop, the whole culture at Yorkshire has been changed.
You think it's changed?
Without a doubt.
OK.
Just lost you there.
Azeem Rafiq was not the only player who has alleged that this kind of thing happened to him, but we don't know the names of the other. Why is the reason that Rafiq is the only one, as you have put it, to take this, you've called it heroic stance?
I will give you my reasons, Trevor. You will know that boys and girls in their teens will very quickly choose either to become professional sportsmen or women, or they will choose to pursue vocations or go to university and so on. The reason why professional sportsmen and women don't whistleblow is because they have to fit in. And this is the reason why it's taken Azeem Rafiq a number of years to give his reasons about the way he was treated. But there will be many, many silent sportsmen and women who will not whistleblow simply for the reason that they have to pursue their careers and their livelihood.
Do you think, to your knowledge, have any of those players signed non-disclosure agreements or made any kind of contract not to speak out, or is it simply something that they feel they can't do?
I have absolutely no doubt that there will be a number of sportsmen and women who have signed non-disclosure agreements in order to maintain the integrity of the agreements that they have signed.
Do you think that they're wrong to do that? Put yourself in the mind of a young player who may, as Azeem Rafiq has alleged, over a decade have experienced belittling or racial abuse, and even now feels that they can't say to anybody, this is what's happened to me. What's going on there with that young person?
Trevor, you've had a very long and distinguished career in public life, and I'm going to take you back to 1990, where the late Minister Geoffrey Howe went into Parliament and said that his opening batsmen were sent in with broken bats.
He was accusing Thatcher of essentially undermining him.
Azeem Rafi was not only given a broken bat, he left Headingley with a broken mind and a broken heart. And many sportsmen and women would have seen that. And that is another reason why they will not come forward, because the trauma, pain and loss that he has suffered, no sportsman or woman would want to endure what Azeem Rafiq and many like him have endured.
You have been close to the game. You, I think, have founded a charity which puts on cricket matches to raise funds for refugees, for children in war zones and so forth. Is what you've just described a rare occurrence? Do you think it is just something true about Yorkshire, or do you think it is more widely true in the sport?
I would say it is more widely true in sport, Trevor.
Do you talk to young players, and do they say to you, we wish we could speak out and we can't?
They tell me all the time, Trevor, but we have to look forward. In my view, as a proud Yorkshireman, and like many other proud Gloucestershire man and woman or any other county, in Yorkshire it's quite specific. We are the greatest cricket club on the planet. Yorkshire people, as you know, work hard. We're strong, we're resilient. We will put things right, and I have absolutely no doubt that we shall be the beacon, not only for English cricket, but for world cricket. And I hope on this particular occasion, we will not experience what Mr Rafiq has experienced. And I think lots of sportsmen and women now can be comforted in the knowledge that all of us that share the great values and ideals of the British way of life will no longer suffer what Mr Rafiq has suffered. And I think the dramatic events of this week will not only transmit into sporting life, but into public life. And the overriding word I would like to give you and all your viewers is kindness. I think we need to put kindness back into sport, into civic society. We are the greatest of all nations. Cricket is absolutely central to us being the greatest of all nations, and I think we can all move forward with great confidence.
Mohammed Patel, just last point here. I know you don't speak for Azeem Rafiq, but what do you think would make him feel that this has been worthwhile? What action by Lord Mohammed Patel, who's now the new chair, and Yorkshire County Cricket Club would satisfy him?
He is a professor who's an expert in kindness. He will give him a big hug, a handshake, apologise, and in the good old Yorkshire tradition, things will be put right, Mr Trevor. I have absolutely no doubt whatsoever that Lord Patel and the England and Wales Cricket Board will put things right.
Mohammed Patel, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much, Trevor. Have a wonderful day.
You too.